Good morning everybody, this is your DAX setup for today. Before we get to the charts, just a word of warning, I am traveling next week. I'll be around in Dublin for the week, so I will only catch up with you the week after. But yeah, get your levels in, trade off your levels, that's pretty much all you have to do. So we spoke about this zone of support yesterday and my reluctance to be short in this zone until we break it and come back and test it. So at the moment you look at your oscillators on the 8 hour, reasonably decent bullish setup there. We need to break structure to the upside and retest is my view still, and we'll get to those levels now, but you can see levels we were looking at yesterday are still very much in play. So when you start drilling down through the time frames, you'll see this little zone at 18,650 area is the area of interest for me. So if we break above that, come back and test it, then I would expect us to be targeting 18,778. The only problem we have right now is obviously below the moving averages, so it's going to be a little bit volatile till it gets going, and we are just trailing the 150 EMA right now. So if we do break 18,537 to the downside, I'd expect us to have a decent break, then come back and reject either this level or whichever tail we've broken. So it could be there, it could be this pin bar. Obviously nothing on this side of price, everything on this side of price. That's kind of the line in the sand for me. So it's to the upside, to the downside, and then we've got a level that we are flirting with at the moment, which is kind of, if you look left, you can see in the middle of all this stuff, but if you actually just do that, and that'll give you an idea of what's going on. So you can see yesterday morning we had a fairly decent rally straight up into the zone that I gave you yesterday, but we rejected it, came back down. We didn't really get going. So I have zero interest in trying to second guess this at the moment. We need to still break the structure to the upside, so I need us to break 18,650. That's sort of in the middle of that little zone. So I need to break that to the upside, come back and test it, and then we're targeting 18,778. Alternatively, we need to break this zone of 18,550 to the downside, come back and test it, and then you've got some short setups, but I'd be very, very cautious of the short setups. You've got a lot of structure just below us here. So finally on the 15 minute, you can see what I mean, like one big, nice, juicy engulfing bar, but we're below the moving averages and then into the moving averages. So you can see what that basically means at the moment, the 15 minute. Break this zone to the upside, that validates everything on the moving averages side. Break this zone to the downside, it validates everything on the moving average side as well. So we either want the moving averages pointing down like this, or we want them pointing up. We definitely don't want to be trying to trade them when prices are moving above and below them like this. So that's kind of my view at the moment. Definitely waiting for a break of one of those two zones before a break and a retest. Sorry, not just a break. We want a break, we want a retest, and then we have the confidence to trade up or to trade down. I think for me today, probably going to be another sit on hands day as it was yesterday. So we do have non-farm payrolls tomorrow, and then we've obviously got some extra, quite a bit of data coming out today, being the beginning of the month. So yeah, that's kind of the moral of my story, and for next week it's pretty much going to be the same. Got a lot of support structure below you, so I'd be very reluctant to assume this is going to go to the floor. I'd rather focus on where is the best value that everybody is looking for. What are they looking for? Is it around here at 18,550? Is it 18,500? Is it 1,800? Where is it? And the only way we're going to find that out is by waiting to see what happens. And you can see on the daily, lots of these tails here are going to offer support. You can see there's a very strong area of support here at 18,360, and there's a gap. So, and you can put your Fibonacci in, and then even if it drops below that, you can see there's going to be support at one of these tails that you see. So patience is key. V reversals are rare, and this is looking like a V reversal at the moment. I say that, and there was a V reversal, but anyway, V reversals are rare, so I'd be very cautious about which way I'm going, and that's exactly what we'll do. We will just wait for the break, either to the upside or to the downside, before getting in on this. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.